Bishop! I'm so excited to talk to you.
Yes, thank you for being here. We're
Beautiful
excited.
sanctuary.
Yes, this is the Vision Cathedral.
I'm Billy Porter, and I am a supporter of the Elton John AIDS Foundation.
I am Bishop O.C. Allen III. I am the senior pastor and founder of the Vision Cathedral of Atlanta and the executive director of the Vision Community Foundation. In 2005, my husband and I in our living room gathered 12 people that were really across the spectrum in terms of religion and spirituality. We were really intentional about wanting to create a space where we could really serve everyone, particularly because the majority of us were Black LGBTQI folk. We started to meet every week and worship together. And so here we are, 20 years later, several thousand members, and this great work that we have been called to do. We started a feeding program, youth programs, and also programs that addressed women's health. We also knew the impact of HIV. So we started to create programs where we were bringing awareness to HIV and education and testing.
I came out as gay in 1985. I was 16 years old, and I sat in the pews and listened to every single pastor of every single church I went to spew that AIDS was God's punishment. I have never felt safe anywhere, at any time in my entire life.
I hear you.
I walked out of the church and never looked back.
I grew up in the very traditional context where it was a lot of don't ask, don't tell. I would hear bashing and hear preachers preach messages of hate and oppression, and then you're telling people bring all of yourself. That's a tough message to hear. So I started to see these contradictions.
We are so alike. We're so alike. That's some stuff that would have literally directly come out of my mouth and has. Go ahead.
And so I didn't come to this to build a version of church. I came here to reflect the church because God wants and loves all of it. Real love.
Yes.
Not the, you understand?
Convenient love.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
From the minute I started talking to the bishop, it was electric. Something different.
Billy Porter and Elton John and so many other people who have decided to take the risk to be themselves have shown us that we can be ourselves as well. That is the beautiful thing that I think we can all do. You know, I say this all the time, live your truth so you don't have to die in a lie.
I came to this church suicidal. I had a plan. I walked into this church after being disowned from my family. No one was speaking to me. I came to say goodbye, so I was still on my plan. Bishop preached a sermon that day that spoke directly to my heart. Changed the entire way that I saw myself in one sermon. I left church that day, and I have been here pretty much every Sunday since 2008.
Our bishop gives people an opportunity to reimagine God. And it was like, yes, I want to be a part of this.
I have seen so many people's lives. My own life was saved, as everyone else has attested to. I saw so many Black people who were free to be themselves, and everyone was just so loving and embracing and just kind and inviting.
I work in the healthcare industry where I serve HIV patients or candidates. There are so many health concerns that we have to be concerned about. We have to talk about these really, really important things.
I came to the Vision Church looking for representation and looking for fellowship, but I found liberation. Black, queer, trans folk that are believers and understand that their purpose is bigger than their existence and know that our purpose defies gender.
My experience has not not been acceptance in these spaces. My experience has not been healing. The trauma is deep and thick. And so I was so surprised and mesmerized by the work that's being done, teaching the clergy how to engage in this work and helping them understand why it's important so that they understand how to implement. I'm gonna try to sing this song without crying. Y'all hit the track. I'm so grateful for this day, for this moment.
This church is incredible. I can't even put into words, but I never want people to get stuck there because it's about what do we do when we walk out there.
That's right.
And you and I lost so many of our friends and our family, our bros, our sisters. And so we got to give back. That's what being a part of a family of faith. That's what this is about. And so I want to say thank you for your story. You speak for so many of us.
For the first time in my life, I feel safety with you.
Absolutely. And you are.